Do you miss the earlier days of Minecraft when it was exciting and challenging? Vintage Story is the game we have all been waiting for. Hi everyone! My name is Bellanore, and today I'd like to discuss the game that has not only captured my attention, but that has revamped and revitalized my love for sandbox games. Bella, Vintage Story is just a wannabe Minecraft clone, right? If you're thinking about the blocky graphics and the 3x3 crafting grid, then yes, they have some similarities. While Minecraft is a wonderful game, it no longer requires as much thought or incites as much danger as it once did. This video is not intended to put Minecraft down or to bash it in any way. It will always be a game that I return to time and time again. I know it holds a special place for so many. However, this video was made with the intention of shedding some light on why a Minecraft player, or anyone for that matter, should seriously look into playing Vintage Story. Your risk of dying in vanilla Minecraft drops dramatically after about 30 minutes of gameplay. You can acquire iron armor and beds so quickly, and in some cases can leave you feeling dissatisfied. Vintage Story makes you work for it. The game is challenging, and the crafting mechanics are interesting. Bella, you can mod Minecraft to make it more interesting. Yes, but not everyone has the know-how to install dozens, if not hundreds, of mods. Not everyone has a computer that can handle the workload either. Vintage Story can run on anything from a $300 laptop all the way up to include higher-end gaming PCs, and utilize features such as beautiful shaders, dynamic shadows, bloom, god rays, and more. And even when utilizing some of the higher-end graphics, it doesn't use nearly as much RAM and CPU power. All this is achieved without installing a single mod. Let's review a few key points. The game engine. Vintage Story's game engine will let you play at greater view distances without lag. And you can build up to 4 times the world height. Crafting. Experience immersive in-world crafting, which includes creating stone tools by hand by breaking the stone pieces yourself. Mold pottery by sculpting small bits of clay into useful objects for your survival. Cast molten metals, create alloys, and work hot ingots into tools and weapons. Survival. Grow crops by utilizing fertilizers, cook thousands of meals, build cellars to preserve food, tend to your bees, and breed generations of farm animals for survival for years to come. Speaking of years, experience real seasons in the game and prepare for winter as crops and animals become more scarce in the colder months. Creative. Vintage Story is easier to use for creative builders. The game has a user-friendly toolset for creative builders that in Minecraft you could only achieve with mods. The world editing tools come with a graphical user interface so you don't have to remember and type dozens of commands. You can drag and drop schematics into the game to import. There are plenty of options to change the game's ambience. There's a built-in cinematic camera and much more. Have I mentioned there is micro-block chiseling? Is this similar to Minecraft? Yes, but that is why we love it so much. We were all in love with Minecraft once, but Vintage Story will definitely satisfy those of you who are looking for something more. Minecraft today feels easy, and if you're looking for something with a more adult caliber challenge, then this might be the game for you. More challenging, more immersive, Lastly, I'd like to point out that Vintage Story was handcrafted by independent developers. They listen to the community and openly communicate their plans and roadmap for development. They provide an active Discord with around 2,000 members to interact with and learn more about the game. There are channels to find servers and people to play with. Additionally, there are channels to submit your suggestions and bug reports. A quick note about servers: there is an in-game server menu. You're sure to find one that fits your gameplay style. I'll leave a link in the description so you can purchase the game directly from their website, or if you prefer, you can use the Humble store. This video is not sponsored. I am just enjoying the game so much that I wanted to share my thoughts. There are many of you who might feel leery about purchasing a game that is under development. Maybe you've been burned by developers abandoning projects or taking the game into a direction that you didn't enjoy. As of the time of this recording, Vintage Story is around $17 US. I've had hours and hours of gameplay and enjoyment, and I haven't once felt any regret for my purchase. Definitely worth the money, in my opinion. If you're interested to see more gameplay, feel free to check out the Vintage Story Let's Plays and tutorials on my channel. Please consider subscribing if you want to see more. Bye, everyone!